The abrogation of Article 370 and the ensuing communication lockdown in the valley had brought Jammu and Kashmir to a standstill. But it was Real Kashmir Football Club's team unity which helped the players, staff unite in time of an emotional upheaval. A time when from the coaching staff to the co-owner to the foreign recruits, all came together to support each other, especially the local players from Kashmir at a time when they failed to communicate with their close ones.
जी ऐसे तो नहीं, हम तो यूज़ टू इट हो गए इस सिचुएशन के लिए, लेकिन अभी एज अ प्रोफेशनल फुटबॉलर हमारा ही है कि मेन फोकस हमारा ग्राउंड पे रहे, क्योंकि एज अ प्रोफेशनल फुटबॉलर आपका मोटिव है कि आप अच्छा फुटबॉल खेलें और आगे जाए, और हमारा यही मेन फोकस रहता है कि हम कैसे इम्प्रूव करें और एज अ टीम कैसे हम एक अच्छा परफॉर्म करें आगे लीग में.
Muhammad Hamid, a player from Kashmir, talked about how his teammates helped him off the field during tough times.
जी हमने स्टार्ट ड्यूरांड कप से किया, तो स्टार्ट में तो कम्युनिकेशन भी टोटल ब्लॉकेड था, तो फिर एट लास्ट हमारा घर पे कम्युनिकेट हो गया फैमिली से. तो लेकिन एवरी टाइम एज अ प्रोफेशनल फुटबॉलर जब भी आप फील्ड पे स्टेप करते हो तो आपका यही मोटिव है कि आपका यही कंसंट्रेशन रहता है कि आप इस फील्ड पे जाओ और अपना 100% दो. तो हमारे टीम में भी एक फैमिली लाइक एटमॉस्फेयर है जो हमें काफ़ी ज़्यादा हेल्प करता है, जो एक दूसरे को कभी कोई सैड होता है तो उसको चेयर अप करते हैं, तो वो फैमिली लाइक एटमॉस्फेयर है जो आपको हमारा फील्ड में भी दिखेगा एक दूसरे को हेल्प करते हुए, तो वो काफ़ी ज़्यादा हेल्पफुल है हमारे लिए.
You know, it's obviously more personal to them because they're from that area. You know, they've got family members, etc. In that area. But you know, we all stay together. We all support each other, and you know, they support me when I've not got communication with my family back home. With having kids and a partner back home, it works both ways. And I think that's the unique part of being part of this squad.
With no connection with family, it was a moment of sadness where players stood with each other.
जी जब हमारा ड्यूरांड कप स्टार्ट हो गया तो कम्युनिकेशन ब्लॉकेड था. ऐसा है कि अभी मैच से पहले आई यूज़ टू कॉल माई मॉम कि मेरे लिए प्रे करना, ऐसे मैं मैच खेलने जा रहा हूँ. तो उस टाइम हमारा कम्युनिकेशन ब्लॉकेड था, तो फ़ोन नहीं हो पाया, तो थोड़ा सैड मोमेंट था. आफ्टर जो हमारा पहला मैच था चेन्नई के साथ, वो हम जीत गए, तो उसके बाद थोड़ा इमोशनल हो गए 2-3 प्लेयर थोड़ा. तो उसके बाद बाकी प्लेयर्स आ गए तो चेयर किया कि एवरीथिंग विल बी फाइन. सो ऐसे हमारा टीम में जो ये आपस में अच्छी टुगेदरनेस है काफ़ी ज़्यादा हेल्प करती है हमारे लिए.
Yeah, no, I mean, obviously the Kashmir players have found it difficult to communicate home. Obviously that's a concern, but at various times of the season, other players like ourselves, we couldn't call home to Europe and Africa and all those places. So each player at certain times of the season have difficult moments, and we all help each other through it. And as I say, it's just part of being at Real Kashmir. There's hurdles to overcome, and the team for the last 2-3 years have managed to do that.
No, I would say no to that question. If anything, it's been an advantage for us. It's certainly brought the squad a lot closer together. I've played in so many different teams all around, England and Scotland, and this is probably the most close-knit squad I've ever been involved in. So having no internet and not being able to communicate and stuff like that has brought the team a lot closer together. You heard the gaffer say it before, when you have phones and when you can have internet connection, then people don't communicate with each other. So not having internet and not being able to go on your phone, it's brought our squad a lot closer together, and will only stand us in good stead when the season starts.
While the focus for the club remains the upcoming season of I-League, it is the Kashmir lockdown that has taken up all the focus from the team.
We are here to play football. I've been here since January 2017, and there's always been difficulties in Srinagar and Kashmir. And my focus and the team's focus is to just focus on the first game against East Bengal. We've been together for 4 months now in pre-season, which is quite long. We all got to know each other. We all help each other through difficult periods. More so, players being away from home, their families. We've got 6 foreign players. We've got 3 foreign staff. We've got players from other parts of India that are away from their families, their kids. So we've got to help each other through that kind of moments. And as I say, it becomes a close group, and whatever is going on around us, we just focus on what we can control.
As a co-owner, we have to face so many problems day to day, apart from the team's problems, logistic problems, like when the team assembled in Kashmir, after we played the Durand Cup for the first time. There was no telephone, there were no internet, they could not move around, we could not even practice in our TRC ground. So these are all difficult things, but we managed. We took them to a school ground, DPS, owned by one of my uncles, Mr. Vijay. Is so grateful to him that he just kept the school at our disposal. So the ground was not so good for practice, but none of the players complained. None of the players, I meet them every day, they don't complain because they understand the ground reality, and as professionals, they just want to concentrate on the league, put in their best, and like I said, not hiding it anything. We want to go for the title this year.
The players and the coach have not complained about any security issues and feel safe to train and play in the valley amid all the tensions.
Yeah, absolutely. And only speaking for myself, before I arrived in Srinagar, I had a different perception of Srinagar. But since being there, I go out of the hotel, I go down to the lake, I go and get street food, and I've had nothing but welcome from all the locals. You do see the army personnel everywhere, and it's not frightened me. I go out and about, and like I said, it's been fine. So it doesn't scare me whatsoever. No.
If there was any concerns or anything about safety or whatever, I wouldn't be here. Kashmir is like a second home now.
But do you think that?
I'll again be very honest. Like, if the ownership is close enough with the teammates, the team members, it becomes very easy because for all of them we are like family. And fortunately, we have our own hotel in Srinagar, Hotel CH2, my hotel. So they all live there. So the whole hotel is at their disposal. So they understand all this, that we're trying to make up one way or other in trying to make up for whatever is not available there. So it's very difficult, but then if you manage it properly, you compensate for the things that are lacking. Basically, as the management, as the ownership, whatever best you do, you have to just make your team realize that, and that has brought us all even closer and more together.
The last season of I-League saw teams like Manarvar Punjab FC and East Bengal, who had refused to travel to Srinagar in the aftermath of the Pulwama terror attack. With the news of lockdown in the valley, will the teams be ready to travel for their away match in Srinagar? Sandeep Chettu, the co-owner of Real Kashmir FC, assured that the situation is under control and any team not wanting to travel will make an excuse not to play against his team.
That'll be just an excuse not to play us like it happened last year. You see, when Minerva didn't turn up, we posted pictures of Srinagar, how it was. The match referee was there in the middle of the ground. Our team was there. There were 6,000 fans sitting in the ground. We had to stop around 8,000 fans, not let them get inside because they would then go crazy and wild. We were talking till 2 o'clock to Minerva people that please, why aren't you coming? So if any team refuses to come there, that means they don't have the belief in the security and in their own country. We're not going to Gaza to play a match.
And with the team all set to play their first match on the 12th of December at home, they expect fans, who have been waiting for the home game, turn out in large numbers despite the current situation, feels the local boy Hamad.
जी ज़्यादा ही आएंगे ऑब्वियसली जिस एरिया से मैं रहता हूँ उस एरिया में भी मेरे फ्रेंड्स लोग कहते हैं कि इस बार हमारा होम मैच होगा टीआरसी में, क्या इस बार कश्मीर में कोई होम मैच होगा, तो वो काफ़ी ज़्यादा डेस्परेट है, बार बार पूछ रहे हैं कि पिछले सीज़न तो ऑब्वियसली नवंबर स्टार्ट में हो गया था, आई लीग स्टार्ट हो गया था, तो इस सीज़न कब हो रहा है, होम मैच हो रहे हैं या नहीं, वो काफ़ी वरीड है, लेकिन अब उनको एश्योरिटी दी गई है कि होम मैच हो रहे हैं तो वो काफ़ी ज़्यादा एक्साइटेड है.